It's one, I always try to give people, one, a choice, because more so than going live and getting content or anything like that, I'm more so interested in just playing the game with you. You know what I'm saying? So if you've been like,
Gotcha.
hey, yo, I'm not comfortable with that, be like, cool, we gonna just play then. You know what I'm saying? So I always just let people know that we are live, and or that I would like to go live. Give them the choice if they're comfortable with that, and then if they are, it's just the
Well,
knowledge of.
I may have a certain subject unless you already hit the live
Oh
button
no, it's already on now. It's already on.
Oh,
But
GG, bro.
all right, you know what I'm saying? We'll catch up. Oh,
Alright.
oh God. World's so crazy, it could be fucking anything.
Bruh.
Are you starting to do the whirlwind stuff? I see you got them chill pants. I be seeing niggas with those all the time.
Yeah, I put a hurricane back on just because it's more consistent at having the actual effect out where rabies take a long time. And plus, when I go in the ultimate werewolf form, I do rabies anyway, so it's like a waste of having stacks of rabies.
Right, I get you.
I don't want to go too far ahead of you because you won't get no XP, I believe, if I
Nah,
kill him
it's
too
all
far
good.
away.
I had to swap out something. We good. Here we go. I'm in.
Anyway, what's the next? Was it down? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. At least when you got two people, you can do the double statue.
Oh yeah.
Gotta make that pit stop to drop one off. And one person keeps that movement bonus the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you son of a bitch, you took it.
Too slow.
I used to love fucking Michelangelo. Now, the new version of Mike, he don't really seem to be like a prankster. He just seemed lazy. Like, I don't know what Michelangelo does now. He used to be the jokester, prankster, whatever. And now he's just like, yeah, okay, man. Like he's like a burnout.
Yeah. These new people, right, and changing our characters is fucked up.
I don't necessarily mind it. Like them changing. It's just I don't like the change. That's just what it comes down to. Like change him, but you just made him devoid of a personality. Like his whole personality is the fact he does nothing. And it is what it is.
I mean, our Marvel superheroes are no longer like one race. They're multiple races or genders. I mean,
hey,
more so.
Hey, look, the race changing stuff in Marvel, I'm never gonna be mad at, because almost all comic books were racist and misogynist and everything at one point. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they're changing, whatever mixology that they doing over there, let them keep cooking, because it's better than the name alliterations of Peter Parker. Bruce Banner. It's like, yeah. There's all these like classic white dudes that are super duper smart, got a lot of money, got everything going on. Yeah. Let them keep cooking with the mixing shit up. Let them name a Hispanic chick America and make everybody mad. I don't give a fuck. I don't like her, but I'm here for the shit. But yeah, most of the newer heroes that have come out, I want to say maybe from like 2007 and up, a lot of the newer Marvel heroes that have come out, I have not been a fan of. With the exception of Miles Morales, because I think he's a better Spider-Man than Peter Parker, only because Peter Parker is boring and Spider-Man was always entertaining. Peter Parker was just a love story, and I never cared about it. But Miles
Right, right.
Morales is a little bit deeper than that, and he's his Spider-Man work has a little bit of work to be done. You know what I'm saying? He seems to be
Mm,
overpowered as Spider-Man sometimes, um, mainly because of the villains that Spider-Man is kind of held down to fighting.
mm,
So, though, are we gonna talk about Venom becoming God now? Like, but other than that, like Spider-Man villains are not that powerful. So, Spider-Man power set has always been sort of underutilized, and now you've given another kid Spider-Man's power set with additional like projectile like abilities and sort of a street sensibility of like, yeah, I'm gonna just shoot you. So he just kind of rolled through all of his villains, and
mm.
it's a little less entertaining than when Peter Parker had to do it. But I think overall, I think Miles Morales is a better Spider-Man and a more entertaining character than Peter Parker. But other than him, like what other newer Marvel hero do you feel like is good? Because I feel like they're all kind of yeah, I feel like they're all kind of wampalicious.
Right, like even the movie stars, bro. Like they all dropped out after the end game.
Oh yeah, oh the MCU is completely falling apart. Yeah, it's everybody who was in there jumped out after 25 movies, and can you blame them? Like it's over. It's been, you know, it's fucking y'all want to, y'all want 40 of these? It's like at what point will you be able to do anything that is technically fulfilling as an artist? Like if you actually cared about the artistry of acting or making movies or whatever, everyone knows that those movies are empty calories. There's no artistic expression in there. It's just feeding into someone's comic book fantasy or power fantasy, and that's the end of it. While we enjoy it as consumers, as art makers and art dealers, this has got to be killing people that the entire industry is stuck on something that is extremely vapid, void, and just a carbon copy of another form of media. That's got to be killing people, man. And I
Yeah, for
think that's the
sure.
reason. Yeah, man. And I think that's the reason why some of these actors, these Marvel actors, who jumped on, you know, with a chance to be like, oh yeah, I'll play Captain America. That's cute. With a chance to do that real quick, and after it blew up and everything, after a while, my guy's sitting there like, yo, I wanna be more than this like comic book dude though. Like I don't like as an actor, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I think that's what happened to a lot of the shit, man. And I don't blame them, man. I think these comic book movies, it's I mean, the numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie, right? Look
Hmm.
at the sales on these bitches. They ain't doing so hot, not as much as they used to be. Is people are over it. People are over it, and the new guys that they got filling in, the Plan B dudes. One of them just
Hmm.
beating bitches upside the head, neck, and back, and the other ones can't act.
But we still loving our John Wick movies though.
Oh yeah, I mean, hey, look, I'm happy John Wick ended, but that
Did it
was
though?
yeah. Shut up, man. if this nigga, if this nigga pull a Terminator and punch his hand out the fucking grave, I'm gonna go crazy, man.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy, man. No, man.
I'm back for the money, baby.
You know what? It's because I think personally, I think the reason why that succeeded as an action hero movie is because it was a singular focus. It wasn't like a team. There was some swappable in and out parts. There was a universe, a world built. He had allies, but ultimately it was a one-man ride of watching this dude just shred through an entire universe of
Mm,
BS. And it that is easy, infinitely more enjoyable for a long-term ride than like you're supposed to care about 49 dudes. It's like there's 50 of these guys now. Like if one of them dies, somewhat inconsequential now. And that's why they start
Mm,
killing them off. Like, well, I guess we can start killing heroes off. Now we got 40 heroes, dude. Like, all right, man. Niggas getting backstories after they're dead. Marvel tripping, dude. It's like, don't nobody care about how she became who she became after she's dead. No one cares. No one cares. Black Widow was a hard sell in the first place, bro.
oh yeah, but Disney messed that up.
Oh yeah, didn't I think there's a huge mistake going on right now in society. Hold on, I gotta hit the blacksmith. I think that there's this like huge initiative to like really take sex out of stuff and replace it with like everybody's tough. I don't know. I don't know what they're replacing it with. I'm just guessing. I don't know. But it's a huge drive to like take sex out of things. But if we're being honest about who we are as a species, sex is kind of one of the biggest drivers, if not the biggest drivers, to almost everything that we do, right? And I'm not saying that we don't need to moderate our obsession and sensualization around it. I'm not saying we don't need to, you know, examine it and make sure it doesn't become toxic or poisonous. But I also think that it's a big mistake to try to make everything homogenized and to try to take human interest, which is reproduction and procreation, try to take human interest out of human art and human portrayal and human sales and human everything else. They say sex sells. They say, you know, sex is pushed on us super duper fast and too hard. I say that it's a big dishonest thing to pretend like the entire reason that we're not here is to just make more of us, and you do that through sex. Talk to me, John. What you got?
I don't know if I have a comment for that one.
It's what happens to a man when you and we're not talking about every man, because we are accounting for the fact that people are individuals and motivations do differ. But I'm not going to pretend like there's no such thing as testosterone and what that does as a driver, no matter whom it's in. If you are a female and you begin to take testosterone, you will start to experience certain physical changes, including the urge to reproduce more often, right? So I'm not going to pretend that we don't have a biological initiative and imperative to reproduce. We do. It's a thing.
Yeah, it's natural.
Yeah, I just don't understand why. Well, I do get it. I understand why people are trying to take it out, because it has become toxic and it became too much. But I think trying to remove sex from society is a no-no, because because sex will never go away, right? When they try to teach you abstinence don't work, right? It's not a thing, right? So when we sit here as a society and try to tell people that we need to stop, you know, whether men, women, because I get it. Okay, so let me stand down and say this before I move forward with what I was going to say. I get why there's a movement to reapproach the way we have sex in society, because it's almost completely one-sided. It's almost like women have to have this certain ideology of what is sexy. And what is sexy is set not by, I think, straight men, but by gay men and enforced by women. It's a weird thing, because I don't know a guy that, okay, me and you, John, let's speak anecdotally. If you were into a girl, would you not sleep with her because her nails weren't done?
No.
Would you not sleep with her because she doesn't have the new seasonal purse, like her purse was from 3 fashion seasons ago.
I mean, but that's just me. I mean, that's not something like I don't care about those things. It's more deeper than that for me. But
Me
for
as
other
well.
people, they need to be done for them though.
You think that the vast majority of men would pass on women based on things, not physical things with them. Like I can see men like being like, oh, she's overweight. I can see men being like, oh, I don't like the way she look. You know, a physical thing with her body. Like it's an unfortunate truth, but you know, we're all like that in some way. When I say we, I mean people.
Yeah.
But I would never see a man say like, oh, she's not wearing the right makeup, so I won't sleep with her. Or, oh, she didn't get her, unless the feet are a thing. But again, that's like a manicure and that's a physical thing. But like her toes
As far as I remember, most men are deprived from physical touch anyway. So they try to deal with anything if they get the opportunity to, as long as they're decent.
And so the standards of like what is considered sexy by a female, like when they go like, oh, I'm trying to look good, because they never say I'm trying to look sexy. I'm trying to look good, or I'm putting myself together. They do so many things that I believe that like if your thing is trying to look good for a straight male to want to be with you, none of the stuff that you did matters. Like if you were trying to impress us, it would be like, you know, hit the gym and just try to watch what you eat. Not saying you got to be perfect, not saying you got to yada yada. Hit the gym, just try to take care of yourself and your body, and if we like you, we like you. We don't care about your makeup or your nails or this and that and this. We don't care about none of that. So I always wonder, like, who's setting these standards that like women are like, oh, these standards are so difficult, we can't keep up with this. And I'm like, but whose standards are these? Because I don't know any straight man gives a fuck about none of the things you say you have to do in the morning to look presentable. We don't care about that.
I think there's some women that like care like traditionally wise, like I don't know, it's like a beauty thing with them, and beauty is important to women to look good for their man.
I agree, but
so they set that standard.
We set?
No.
I know, so that's where I always get lost at. About, oh no, I'm about to I was about to take a nap, boy. But yeah, with all that being said, I don't know, man. I don't even know where I was going with all this. I need time. I don't even know where it all started at. I just know that trying to take sex out of stuff, making everything just like everybody's tough. I don't know. I go to these movies, and I'm not saying you gotta show me titties or ass, but I am saying that they still are making sexy men. You know what Hollywood considers sexy men? They're still doing the sexy men thing, but every single thing that would be attractive to me or make my dick jump in any way has been removed from these movies. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's hurting these movies, dude. It's hurting these movies, man.
I believe it. No, I believe it.
Dude, I mean, okay, so have you ever heard of the R&B artist LMA? Not LMA, I'm blanking on her name, and that's fucked up because I was just listening to her album. She's a lesbian. She's usually always wearing, and I'm dead. She's usually always wearing a tuxedo. She's a tap dancer. Often seen 100 3000.
I'm very bad with my artists because.
Okay. All right. Either way, I'm gonna throw an example, and this holds no matter what, whether you know her name or not.
Okay.
She was she's a great artist. But you don't know her name, and you don't know her name because she's never really broke a certain barrier, right? And
Okay.
one of the reasons why her team told her that she never broke a certain selling number, a certain sell point, was because all her music is geared towards lesbian love. And not just the music. The music wasn't the problem. It was the music in the imagery. So all her videos, she was dressed very androgynously. No sex appeal as far as what a straight male would consider something appealing about a woman, whether it be cleavage, whether it would be showing some thigh, you know what I'm saying? Something that would be like, oh man, we didn't even know. Yeah, no, there was none of that in there, right? And so her sales were just always mediocre. This time around, she decided she was going to, oh my God, this motherfucking high priest is tearing me up, dude. Oh, he keeps taking a bite out of my leg.
Hey, he on one too.
He on one, dude.
That's a chaotic neutral priest right there.
Jesus, man. Anyway, so she recently this album, she decided she was going to appeal to a male audience for the first time in her life, and her sales have like tripled or doubled.
Didn't you?
I did like an asshole. I was just trying to hit a basic attack.
No, they don't play, bruh.
No, they don't. These are super troopers, man. But her sales have just gone through the roof, and it's not because her music has changed dramatically, because she's still singing about lesbian love and yada yada yada, but just like adding sex appeal into her imagery have gotten males to pay attention and buy her art. We need it. I'm sorry, it's a big driver for us, whether you want it to be or not. It is what it is, and you can't change that because testosterone's a bitch.
Yeah, we're humans by nature. Yeah.
And it's like, I get it. We shouldn't let that control us. That shouldn't be all we are. We shouldn't use that as an excuse to hurt people and break people hard and be assholes. But also, we cannot pretend that testosterone is not a thing. Because trust me, if you transition and put some testosterone in your shit, your clit gonna grow the size of a dick, and you gonna want to fuck something.
All right, this is done.
Ooh, damn, look at all them EXP. Hey. Thank you, brother. Want some more? The Swift for the G's that, give me some more. You know I always need that, give me some more. These movies are so fucking fine, man.
Nah, they dry, bruh.
Oh man, it's over for it.
I remember when I first saw Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt together, I was like, ooh.
I know, you see what I'm saying? The ladies got something, we got something. Let's go see Mr. and Mrs. You feel me? Dude, sexiest movie of the summer right there, man. Come on. That shit was that was what was up, man. But you can't make movies like that no more, because the dudes can be super duper sexy, but the girls are gonna be zipped all the way up and angry and fucking angry. That's the big thing. They're mad. It is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah.
I just got the ability to craft sigils.
Oh, okay, that's probably why he was confused. Yeah, you just make them higher.
Nice.
Let me see. Oh, that's where it's over for. I can't click on that one. this one. Yeah, but this is all I was doing to level up. Or I'll try to finish the map to get the Paragon points for it, and I just do the regular dungeons to get the rep up.
Yeah, I still got to finish up my renown. I'm finally done with the Lilith shit. That took forever, dude.
Oh, so fucking many. Did you see MK1 gameplay?
I have, man. I feel like everybody, it just like, okay, so the last season of fighting games, I feel like everybody decided that they were going to be Transformers and everything had to be footsie neutral and footsie heavy and very back and forth bullshit. This season, it's like, it's anime, man. Niggas just doing mad air combos with assists and shit. I was like, what is happening, man?
Is it
I'm looking at
Marvel?
Street
No?
Fighter. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, everything is anime now. This is fucking what's up, dude. And dude, Tekken is looking anime. Tekken looking anime, more anime than usual.
I think I know what's going on low. Brian's been working on this fighting game for a long time, and they see it's getting traction in the background, and it's a 2v2 like game that's with easy buttons, and they're afraid. These people that are making the fight games, they're afraid if they don't make it flashy in some type of way, when that comes out, it's going to run all the other fighting games, and they're not going to play the other ones, which is, it probably still is, because Riot makes so much money in their games, and they're going to grab a lot of players just from that alone.
I agree, man. They got what, 2 smash hits out right now?
Yeah,
smash.
Valorant and just their regular game.
Yep. League of Legends and Valorant, those two are just fucking monsters.
Monsters. Oh, wait, let me run up in here. I didn't notice you was there.
I got to do some gear shit at some point, but I'm more concerned with just running through the dungeons. I can do my.
Yeah, I've been replacing it anyway with the Astro shit. Oh, you said you had the Astro stuff, yeah.
Yeah. I need to slap on and fix it. I don't really know which direction I want to go with my affixes yet, but I've decided to go Conjurer Sorcerer because it's the most different.
Okay. I saw a little lightning. I thought it was gonna be all lightning, but that's not what you're doing.
No, it's lightning, fire, and ice.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing a whole different thing. Like, I'm like, fuck you, Blizzard. You ain't gonna build me. I'm gonna build my I'm gonna figure some different shit out. Oh, I just got murdered by I don't even know what.
They hit hard as fucking here, bruh.
It's cool. I'm back.
That's the one thing I can say about Driz though. They like the most tankiest class in the game, so.
Oh my god, those big blood explosions. That's what killed me. That shit does 75% of my life. Yo, come on. I can't even see him. I'm all the way back here. I rode up against.
That's probably the Apex, bro.
Oh no! Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you gotta destroy them before they pop and blow up.
I see, man. Yeah, it ain't good.
Oh, they about to blow up now.
We got protection.
God. Oh yeah, that's right. I be ignoring. I just pop a defensive and shit.
Cool. Dude, man. That nigga got from downtown. He came out of nowhere with that. Come on with the blood explosion. No. Yeah, I'm gonna die a lot in this one, man. The blood explosion is too much.
Should I go do a different 8 fix?
No. It's all right. I have unlimited lives. All I can do is just repair my own.
No, we don't. We got 9 lives left.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, if you get me up, it doesn't count as a revive.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's such an easy cheat.
Does it count towards durability as well?
It still counts towards your durability log. Okay. But if you got a partner, if they die inside one of these dungeons, as long as you get them up, it don't count. I was like, oh, okay. So technically, you have infinite. I assume nobody would be doing these with randos who wouldn't get a up.
Bruh, that'd be so fucked up. Oh wait, we're supposed to go down there? Okay,
wait. Oh.
Oh, ain't shit down. Wait. What? Yeah, ain't shit down. Fucking ran over.
I'm not ready yet.
What you eat today, man?
I had a salad for breakfast, and then I did some nachos for dinner. Homemade
nachos. Chicken nachos?
No.
Wow.
I still do red meat.
Still do it? You still believe?
Ain't no belief. It's delicious.
all my friends, I say, if it ain't chicken or turkey, I ain't eating it.
Yeah, man. A lot of dudes is like that, but I ain't one of them. Still believe in killing myself via sandwich. I'm on it.
Ain't nothing like a good steak.
You ain't never lied. I don't take too many chances, you know. I'm black, so I go like medium well. Like, don't want that. Nah. They already trying to kill me. I don't need to help it. Like, different culture, man.
All this protection. But it don't last long enough. I guess I need magnums. Oh my, this shit take assault. Die. Jesus. Oh, it has vampiric, that's why. Did you die again?
No.
Okay.
I'm over here just controlling the whole crowd. Doing bullshit. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Sorry.
So I got a love topic for you. If if a guy is dating a girl and the guy confesses to the girl that that he is in love with her, but she still wants to date that person even though she's not in love with them. How do you feel about that?
I think that's fine because everybody develops feelings at their own time, and if if he's comfortable being with her, knowing how he feels, and she's comfortable with it, then I think it's to the good. I mean, at some point, he has to assess if he wants to move on, if nothing changes, but that person could be happy just being in that woman's orbit. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it.
We've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's their choice.
Isn't that friend zoning though?
Nah, there's no such thing as friend zone.
No such thing.
There's no such thing. These are choices that adult men are making to spend their life in servitude to a woman that they know has no interest in anything other than friendship. And if they at any point have a feeling that they've been used and abused, that's something that they create and drum up in their own head because you knew she didn't want to be with you. You stuck around trying to convince her otherwise, and it did not work out. He didn't friend zone you. You pretended you were being her friend, while really you were just trying to fuck the entire time. And she may know it and let it ride, but there may be nothing that can change her mind. Now I'm not saying she right for like letting him hang on, knowing his intentions and knowing she'll never fulfill those, but that's a choice that both of them make. Because if she's honest, there has to be a conversation first, right?
Right.
Before there can ever be an accusation of, oh, I've been friend zoned. There has to be a conversation of, I want to be more than friends. And then that person saying, well, I don't want that. That's when, the choice is being made at that point. You know what I'm saying? If that conversation never happens and they never talk about it, then I don't know. You miss
the conversation with the conversation with the guys was basically telling her that he wants to be future wife or husband with that person.
And did they say I don't want that, or did they say I don't know if I want that now?
They're in the deciding phase.
Okay, then yeah, I mean, hey, yo, you just gave a person a thing that you wanted. That's a life-changing thing, maybe to them more so than to you, and you have to give them an opportunity to process that. I think that's reasonable.
That's true.
How much time you give them is up to you.
Right.
Yeah, that's everybody has power. You know what I'm saying? So how much time you end up giving that person, that's a choice you have to decide. All right, it's been 2 years. I don't feel like this is gonna go anywhere, so I need to, biggity bounce. But the initial proposal, and then let me think about it. I think that's reasonable. This person doesn't know. Now, with that being said, do I think that's gonna work out very well? Fuck no. All right.
LOL.
All right. Yeah. I mean, how I personally feel is gonna work out, and what is a reasonable expectation are two different things. I think if you tell a motherfucker you love them and I want to marry you, and they say, you know what? I don't know if I'm on the same page. They're not on the same page. All right. That's what that is. Right. And this person may want to marry this woman, but this woman may not want to get married, but depending on what type of benefits she's getting out of the relationship, she may not want to lead a relationship either. So now you got a girl who's just, you realize don't want to marry you, or she's gonna say she don't want to marry you right now, but you got a girl who you want to marry that does not want to marry you, that you're providing a lifestyle that's so comfortable for her that she still doesn't even want to leave the relationship, even though the expectations are not something that she can fulfill.
Hmm.
You gotta look at it like, yo, so is she just kind of here?
Just
I want to marry.
cause.
Yeah, I want to marry you. You don't want to marry me. That's cool. But you want to stay together. But that means we don't want the same. You want to be together as boyfriend and girlfriend. I would like to progress to wife. And if I cannot do that with you, it depends. Is the goal to be with her or is the goal to be married? No, yeah.
That is it is huh.
But once you put that out there, if that offer is not received well, that taints the entire relationship.
That's true.
So either way it goes, nigga, you push the self destruct button right there. That think about it. That's a countdown, bro. I'm like, oh shit. No matter how this goes, unless it comes back with a yeah, let's get married. That's the end of this, one way or another. One way or another. Roll.
Oh wait, did I? Wait.
That's fine.
Oh, okay, that is the right one. They keep giving me the same damn dungeons. This is annoying.
Jam cache. Oh, I don't want that.
Are you getting a decent amount of XP though?
Yeah, I'm getting some. I need to.
If anything, your glyphs are getting a lot of XP because your glyph needs to get to level 15.
Yeah. Oh my God, I was only at level 3. Yeah, it's bumping up now. Jumping like Jordan. And I'm about to teleport to.
Right.
All right, let's do it. Walk with your homie. Talk with your homie.
Oh, I froze up for a minute. I don't know. It's a bad time to freeze up. Okay, alright. You don't gotta deal with the blood explosions with this one.
No, thank God, dude.
I need time.
Gotta take it up to World Tier 4 in a minute.
I still struggle with the nightmare dungeons on World Tier 4.
Hey,
I mean, you could probably could do one, but I can't do no 40 or anything like that yet. The people you was running with before, were they like 80 or 90 or something like that?
He was 75.
Okay. Not too bad.
I need time to prepare that. ready yet.
Sorcerer with artillery is nuts.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
That motherfucker, I'll be back. All right, Jesus Christ. Speaking of which, dude, just hit me up, ask me what I'm doing. Give me a second. Let me get him in here. We're gonna go to some World Tier 4 for sure now. That nigga made a new necro, named her Queen of Bones. I hate him and his name so much.
Queen of Bones.
All right.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare.
So what music you usually jam out to while playing Diablo? Because I know you just don't listen to people screaming and crying most of the time.
You know what? I was recently very surprised about how great the sound effects are in this game, because you're right, I do not listen to, you know, the murder horror screams. The sound effects in this game are fantastic. No, usually I'm a podcast guy, so I'm always consuming some type of other media while I play this game, because it's kind of a brain dead activity, so I can absorb something while I play this. And as far as podcasts go, I'm a big radio guy, so I listen to podcasts of different radio shows, especially the local ones here, Alan Cox and Rover's Morning Glory. I listen to old Opie and Anthony. Crap. I'm kind of, oh god damn, he hit me with the 1-3 combo. I'm kind of over listening to anything Stern related, but I listen to you know, other bigger comedy casts as well. But so that's the majority of what I listen to while playing Diablo. But sonically, depending on what I'm playing, if I want to listen to some music, I usually tailor what I'm playing to what I'm listening to. But I've never really been a play music while listening to Diablo guy, because it's a long form thing. So I pick a long form medium to kind of hold me over. Like, all right, let me check out this audio book while I'm playing Diablo.
What's up, Joe?
Yo,
Hey, what y'all up to, bro?
Yo, you are super low. What up, James?
Oh, my low? Hold on. Is that louder?
I'm
Oh,
not
a lot
ready
louder.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
I think I just had it volume down. My bad.
yeah, we're just doing nightmare dungeons.
Cool. I got Saturday when I started this necro, I got up to level 33.
33.
I'm slightly understanding how this class works.
Well, it depends on the build. So which build are you doing?
I'm 33. I'm not even worried about builds right now. I'm more so trying to figure out like just how the base skills like sync together.
Ow, open the cage.
Stop opening the damn cage. Wolverine Logan gonna get you.
Fuck.
Open the cage, Berserker Barrage.
I don't like the way that you step out all slow, like, oh, he get his own entrance? Like, that's not good.
Alright, invite me to the party. What's going on?
If I stop clicking, I'm gonna die.
Oh, not request to join party. No. Oh, and it won't let me invite you to the party. I don't know why.
Ready yet.
You know what? Probably because I'm on my let me switch characters. Hold on.
It could also be because I'm in the middle of the dungeon. Found out I couldn't teleport to John when he was in. He had to leave it. So maybe I need to step out to invite you. Let me see. Report back to town. I'll be back.
You can finish up dungeon you own. You don't have to do all that.
Too late. I'm already back in town. You know,
Alrighty.
we in the future, man. You know, if I was on PS4, this would be a problem. But you know, you got your God computer. John got his God computer. I got a PS5. I'm alright.
It's alright, man. You got a god console, man. It's alright.
Yes. See,
I see I'm with the bus back on my road now.
Oh my God. Hey, you bring a stiletto, we're going to War Tier 4 for sure.
What war tier is this? Oh, we in 3? Okay.
Yeah.
John, are you level 70 in 3?
He jumped
yeah.
into my world, so I was on 3.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in 4 a minute ago.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm about to say, like, what? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I just got to the point, like, I just got to 60 while John was helping me. So I just got to the point where I can equip my ancestral items now. Now I'm like, yo, let's go.
You know what? If it wasn't for this break I took to try to level up Necro, I'm still trying to hit level 80 so I can open those damn grand caches I got.
Ooh.
I done beat several world bosses at this point. I got 4 of those grand caches and they're all level 80. I can't open none of that shit. It's very annoying.
Oh, okay.
I hit level 80. I got a whole bunch of something coming. I don't know what it is. I don't know. What
Is it like uniques or?
I don't know. I can't open them. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm strong enough to kill the world bosses. One of them I soloed. Like,
Damn.
But then he dropped the cache and I'm like, well, got well at the time I had like 8 more levels to go. Now I got like 4.5 more levels to go.
It's fucking mad crowd control.
Can you crowd control this man that keep healing and you won't stop?
And dude,
I will. I don't know if you're streaming or not. I did order some food, so I might have to run downstairs.
I am streaming, but feel free to grab your grill, man.
Alright. Well, as good as y'all run the dungeon, I might give you a little bit of time to grab that stuff before we really get started. I want to switch characters again. Would it boot me out the party?
Yeah.
Nah. All right, never mind. I'm gonna go run stuff while I wait.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. All right. Done with this one. I need to do some gear crap. So Jay, if you want to switch characters, be my guest because I need to take a gear thing, take a gear break because we're gonna go up to World Tier 4. I want to slap some aspects on some of this rare gear that I got.
I'm not ready yet.
All right. You know what? I think they're on the way now. So probably what you're doing now, probably run downstairs and grab that rope shortly when they get closer. I will say this, and it might have been a little bit different for you, Vegas. I don't know how much you did before you started your other characters. I think you still had a lot of renown to go through. Because I did most of my renown already when I started my necro, dude, I started with so much stuff off the bat. Like it was like by level 25, I was able to because I had some rare items on me at that point already. Dude, I just started crafting codex aspects on. I had a whole legendary set at level 25, just like running through dudes all of a sudden. That's actually kind of nice. I was upset. Remember before that they took the crafting away from the blacksmith where you can just craft items, but the fact that you could make legendaries so early with those codex powers, yeah, like technically that's kind of like the workaround.
Yeah, because you get rare items out the wazoo, so you can turn any rare into a legendary, and it's really helpful.
And that, I mean, you can, barring whatever category slots for each piece, you can really kind of like craft what you want at that point.
Yep.
And if you need like just a basic set that just amps up power because you don't have a lot of crits yet, you can just go all like this gives me more damage, more damage, more damage till you can get stuff that like more skill specific or something around lucky hit or crit or whatever. But yeah, man, I'm enjoying Necro so far. I've been really toying with. I didn't realize you could sacrifice your minions for bonuses, so I've been really toying with like how many of these minions do I want. Like right now, I have a setup where I'm sacrificing the skeletons, the basic skeletons, and the golem. And I just got the skeletal mages because it kind of synergizes with this like all shadow damage set I got going.
The entire party must be present and alive to switch to World Tier 4.
Oh, you're in Kyoshi. I'm coming. Hold on.
No, I was just reading the description. I didn't know that.
Yes, and alive. Yes.
And alive, yeah.
They always emphasize this. Like, no, you can't be dead on the ground in front of me.
You can't be present and dead. You got to be alive. I'm dead. Fuck you mean?
Let me do this.
Oh yeah, I got
you got everything you need, John. You just sitting there waiting, huh?
Yeah, I'm running up and downstairs too, getting water, coming back.
Oh,
we all doing this
right,
AFK food game shit. Y'all ain't the only one.
You think you're only niggas that need to hydrate, huh?
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Rubber band. Band like great.
So, yeah, John, I see you have a few uniques here. I didn't realize there was as many uniques in the game. Because the first list I saw of uniques was character specific, like the ones that like are rogue only or druid only or whatever. But then I started looking at other lists of like they're starting to find other uniques in the game. I got the last time I was playing with my rogue, I got a unique to drop called it's like the Fist of Fury or something like that. And the unique aspect is basically your damage now does anywhere from 1% to 300% damage. So I guess it's completely random, like what your damage would do moment to moment. But like the fact that you have the potential to do triple damage is like, I'm wondering like how would you make that work, considering that's so random.
Right.
I mean, if it hits on the higher end, great. But if it doesn't, it's like, like what? And like when you look at the oh no, it's called the Fist of Fate. That's what it's called. But when you look at all those other 4 attributes, they're all lucky hit. It's like lucky hit chance, 5% chance to heal for 500 life. Lucky hit chance, 5% chance to restore 10% primary resource. Lucky hit to 10.5% chance to immobilize. Lucky hit 10.5% chance to daze. It's all lucky hit. Everything is luck with this piece. I'm just like, I don't know how to make that work, but it sounds powerful. But I don't know. The interesting thing is Necro has more, like, is gear and stats lean more towards building lucky hit than other classes, as far as I can tell. So that might be really good on my Necro later on.
Man, feels good to be able to put on some ancestrals.
John, what level did you beat the World Tier 4 Capstone Dungeon at?
64.
Oh, nice. Did you find it hard?
No, my class.
Yeah, I did that shit at I was like halfway to 61. I was at still level 60 when I did it. The dungeon itself wasn't hard for me.
That last boss though?
Yeah, the boss killed me like a good, like, I died like 9 or 10 times. I went back, made a few changes, went back in. He killed me 2 or 3 more times. I went back to I thought about the fight for a second, went back to repair. When I went in after that, I beat him. So it took me a good like 11 or 12 attempts to like
He
beat him.
basically said, "You better kill my ass before you kill me." I'm like, "Yes, sir. I'm gonna kill all these succubus around you."
That's why I was telling Vay, like, I dropped one because I was starting to get hip to using I was racking up the potions, but I wasn't using them. I used that potion to give you a 20% damage to demons. Yeah, that made a huge difference. Like, I was like, oh, killing these things off quick is easier now. Like, all right. Then I was able to just kind of focus on him.
Yeah, them big dudes that blow out fire too, they have to go too.
Yeah, he summons way too many demons, like, in that fight. Like, it is crazy, especially when you get him below half health.
Yeah,
it's just succubuses and demons everywhere. I'm like, all right, come on, man.
And then I started doing like some like World of Warcraft Final Fantasy stuff. Like, I'm gonna save my cooldown for right when your health get right here, so I can just blow your ass up.
Yeah, I was trying to poison him to death. I know the feeling. Yeah, I was trying to get him out of here. Then of course I get to World Tier 4 level 61. It's just like, yeah, I'm dying again. You know what? I kind of enjoyed that because, like, strangely around like 58 or so on World Tier 3, it started feeling really easy. Like, I wasn't really afraid of dying or anything. It was just like, all right, I'm just kind of going through the motions right now. I'm like, let me get this World Tier 4 going on.
Yeah, will it ever get to a point where it's super hard? Or
so that's where the nightmare dungeons are right now.
Okay.
Like, yeah, all the difficulty right now is it's just like the Greater Rifts in 3. Nightmare dungeons is like the pushing thing right now. So, you know, with good sets, technically you should be able to do like 10, 15 world tiers above your level. Which is weird. When I say above your level, I don't mean like a level, we're level 70-ish. I'm not talking about level 80 world tiers. Because if somebody saw online that explained like a general breakdown of the difficulty of it, they explained it as basically your level minus 54 was what they said. So if you're level 74, you should be doing nightmare tier 20. And like that's where it's like is close enough to your level where you can like get through with relative ease with your level of power and gear and everything. you can push 10, 15. Most people are trying to push like 20 above. It's like
Mm.
if your set is really good, you really own it. Outside of that, yeah, I mean, people, if you can do tier 40, that's good. Tier 60, you kind of ridiculous. Anything above that is like you just trying too hard. Like it's like you can do it.
Okay.
Some people have done like 80, 90s. I've seen. I don't know how they did it because everything at that point is kind of one touch death to you. Like so,
Is
it
that like
is
a level
very tricky.
100?
So sure, but the problem is like your level stops mattering past like level 50. Like really it's just how much damage can you like how synergized is your set. Like this is where you start getting into really specific builds that can do numbers in a very particular way. Like you start getting away from like even the top 3 builds. You need the top 1 or 2 builds at that point. Like that's pushing out the most numbers, however it pushes it out. Because the damage, what you need to kill off enemies becomes kind of ridiculous.
Okay.
So yeah, like if you're around level 100, like pushing 40 should be, 40, 45-ish in the nightmare dungeons is like where you kind of want to be at. That's good, as far as I understand it. I think the highest I've done at this level is 23, and even that took me a second.
Mm.
Like I had the damage to kill him, but it was a lot of like go in, shoot, back up a little bit, shoot, back up a little bit. Like every pack I ran into, I was kiting him a little bit while doing my damage. Because if I got surrounded, that was it. So, plus, I mean, Rogue is a little squishy anyway. So, I mean, it's
Yeah. Aren't they the highest DPS in the game though?
so that's debatable. I mean, if you want to talk about like raw numbers, is up there. Ironically, although people have been talking some shit about it, the best class for pushing really high Nightmare Dungeon tiers is Necro because you got those summons that can like kind of keep them off you while you do your damage. The other classes don't have that, so like
Yo,
actually
going
Necros are
AFK,
pushing
going to the
highest.
restroom. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
As far as I've seen, like that's one of the reasons why I picked up Necro. Plus, I just wanted to. I don't see many people playing it, so I was curious. Like, what's the deal?
I thought that was the most popular class.
It is, ironically, but when you talk about like people pushing difficulty and stuff like that, is kind of low with some exceptions. Like, there's way more druid and sorceress builds than Necro as far as like pushing like high nightmare tiers and stuff. But yeah, I mean, as far as play class, yeah, Necro is up there, from Blizzard's own statistics. So who knew?
And Barbarian's just not even in the picture.
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't heard too much about Barbarian. Is like kind of middle of the road as far as I know. Like very powerful. Barbarian is awesome in PvP.
Yeah, that's what they meant for it.
Yeah, I thought I was cool. I went into PvP and that dude came in and spin to win. I dropped dead. I'm like, all right, that's what it is.
Yeah, they probably unstoppable too while they doing. He came to CCM.
Man, they got so much stuff active while they spinning. It's not even funny, man. I actually looked into a few builds of Barbarian. I'm like, what? You can do this too? It's like, why are you spinning? You got 100% crit chance and all this other stuff. I'm like, what? Like, why can you do that? I'm still enjoying my Rogue though. I done went through 3 different builds on Rogue until I got to this one. Because I was loving Flurry at first, which is cool up until World Tier 4. Then I started really feeling. You know what? I actually found out in switching up my builds and playing around with some other aspects, stuff like that. There's some things I could have done beforehand to make my Flurry build better. I just didn't know it because I hadn't tried that stuff out yet.
Okay.
But I went to a Twisting Blade build, which was very powerful, but I really didn't like the play style. Now I'm rocking this kind of like duo penetrating shot, rapid shot build. It's got good AoE clear, good single target boss damage. It's nice. And it's not like super cooldown heavy like some of the higher like 2-3 imbuement classes that do a lot of damage, but you're waiting for those cooldowns on the imbuments. This one does a lot of damage, and my poison imbuement is just like icing on the cake. but it's very it's much more relying on my straight up skills, which allows me to have more uptime on like my higher damage instead of like, all right, my damage is okay until I get the imbuement going. You know, I'm liking this setup so far. I'm gonna run downstairs because they're almost here. I'll be right back.
Alright.
And I'm back.
Okay, I got something unexpected happen. I should be back if y'all still on, but I gotta take this call.
Do your thing, bro.
Um,
No witchcraft here, only honest magics. can take common, turn it special.
Okay.
Welcome back. John had to
Where'd John
bounce.
go? Ah, man, come on. After all that, come on, man.
That's a
What's
good
wrong, Jay?
Father
Well, I thought I was gonna get
bless.
some 3-player dungeon going on, man.
You funny, man. He said, "Oh man, come on."
Well, I didn't get to play with him. I'm like, it's...
Yeah, it's unexpected. You know, shit happens. He said he'll be back if he can for sure. He's on
um,
often, so there's literally no reason why we won't get a chance to run.
I sent him a friend request in the game. He's not on, obviously he's not on my Blizzard, my BattleNet friend list, but
Did you
well,
want to jump back to your necro?
well, I mean, did you want to get some levels on your sorcerers, or
I'm
do you
gonna
want
stick with my character regardless. Yeah, I just didn't know if you wanted to jump back on your necro. It don't matter to me.
yeah, that's fine. Let me. What do I do? Hold on. Oh, you know what? If we're gonna do that, can you beat the World Tier 3 dungeon for me?
Not a problem.
That's right, I can't.
I go to the
I can't
cathedral.
cross over yet. Yeah, let me.
Jump over. Give me 1 second.
We gotta start power leveling each other's characters, man. Because like we want to
Yeah,
start a new class. Like
yeah, it's
now that we
brutal.
got some, John's high level, you got level 60 sorcerers, I got level 75. Like any one of us can take. One of us gets a new character. We can literally like in an hour get them like War
Hey,
Tier
I
4,
don't,
50, 55 plus.
I don't know if you saw that message I shot you, but it was literally exactly that. I'm like, yo, I know you got a new character. You want to get power level, man? Then I ain't getting no response from you. I was like, I guess not. Fuck
Was
that.
that yesterday?
Yeah.
I had, you know what? I had to jump off for like kind of abruptly. No, I didn't see the message. That was my bad.
No, it's all good.
Come back to World Tier 2, baby. I definitely
Still haven't
felt what you
figured
was
out it.
talking about with the movement speed. Like I have the whole tree accessible, the whole skill tree accessible at this point with Necro, and they have like one node for movement speed. Just one. I'm like, oh
Uh-huh.
no.
It's so slow, man. Rogue is ridiculous. I think I am going to try something. don't like. No matter how much I try to like it, I do.
So I mean, you level 60 now. What are you kind of? Are you leaning like fire, ice, lightning? What you doing?
Conjurer.
What is? You gonna have to give me more detail. So what is? What are we talking about?
I
I haven't played the other classes yet, so I'm like.
So conjurations are a class of, you got like core. Everybody's got like their core, and then people got
The basics,
druids got the werebearer and this and that and this. Conjurer is just one of the like class of skills that what do you call this motherfucker? Sorcerer has. It consists of all the elements. So I'm not leaning into any one elemental heavy build because ultimately I'm doing all forms of damage. And
So what is a spell that does all 3 elements at once?
no, it's a spell tree that has all 3 elements, and I took all 3 of those elements and I'm using all 3 of those spells. And there's certain skills and certain damage buffs in the game for sorcerer that particularly revolve around conjurations, which is the particular type of spells I'm using, and I'm just buffing out all my conjuration spells. So and
Okay, so you're not leaning into like any like burning or anything like that. You're leaning into like that the skill itself.
Yes, into the skill branch,
Okay.
the whole branch, yeah. And the skill, the whole skill branch has an ice spell, a lightning spell, and a fire spell in it, and I'm using all 3. Though I'm sick of one of them, I don't think it's that good, so I'm gonna swap that one out. So I'll still have all 3 elements, but they'll present themselves in different ways. Give me one more second.
Well, I'm not gonna be doing much damage, but I'm gonna be doing some mad debuffs for you, so it's cool. I got you.
Debuffs is all I need, baby. Because it goes with the theme of the build, even though it's not that good. I'm gonna do it. Come on, let's roll.
All right. I'm a walking. Got you, homie. This build has this is a double curse build I'm running. Huh, I'm not getting hit as hard as I thought I'd be.
Man, hydras.
Oh, let me get out.
I need time to prepare.
Oh.
I need time to prepare.
Just playing support.
I need time to prepare.
Dude, my damage multipliers are so high right now, the way I got it spec'd. Like I'm actually like they may be hitting me hard, but I'm actually doing decent damage to them, which is crazy to me. They're like double my level. Like, got your back. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love me some builds, man. You get that shit figured out, man. Hell yeah, man. Clients are vulnerable for you, man. Yeah, man. Let's go. That was the one thing it took me a second to figure out, like, good sources of vulnerable with this class.
Yeah, man. Early on, good sources are vulnerable.
I need time to prepare.
Ooh. Oh! Got too close. Thank you. Yo, this dude's real.
I'm not ready yet.
.34.
Nice.
Oh, you can walk up on me. I don't think so, son. Yeah, the fact that that corpse tendril that pull everybody together, the fact that that does.
Oh my god, dude, corpse tendril is so good.
Yeah, man, the fact that it does vulnerable as well.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it's so good. You just snack them up. Snack 'ems.
I'm not ready yet.
Yo, that barrier move, I forgot I had gotten rid of that with my rogue. For a good reason, I have better stuff to put in at that point later on. And that barrier move is so useful early on.
Yeah, it is.
Wait.
You forget to grab something? Oh, no. We gotta deposit.
No, we gotta go back to the urn. Yeah, you just gotta go back. How was your day, man?
It was cool, man. I've been playing a shit ton of Diablo. This is actually my second go round. A little tired, but it's been a good day. No complaint. Any day where I can veg out, do schoolwork, and play video games. How about you, man? What's going on with you? Anything new?
I had to work this Sunday, but it was actually a pretty smooth day. Like the pharmacists I was working with, they had more to do than I did, so a lot of problems on their parts. I was able to do myself fairly smoothly, so got that done. We were at mom's house, got back around like 7:10 from that, so it's a pretty smooth day.
Are Sundays lighter for you guys, or is it about the same amount of work?
So keep in mind, because we normally have like 7 to 8 techs on any given day during the week. On the weekends, there's 2 techs on Saturday, and whoever's working Sunday is just that 1 tech and whatever pharmacy residents they're working with. So everything kind of balances out with the smaller team. So it is less work, but it's also fewer people to do it, in other words. But it really depends, because honestly, for UH Hospital, a lot of what we're doing on the weekends, the only reason they really have us open on the weekends for the most part is we do this program called Meds to Beds, where we fill prescription orders for patients who are inpatient. Basically, we fill stuff for people who are like discharging that day, and they want us open on the weekend just so we're there part of the day to fill orders, at least for like the morning to afternoon time.
I'm not ready yet.
I don't know in the future if they're going to have us later, if they decide to make us like 24 hours or something like that to facilitate the in hospital orders. Because I mean, technically, we're still an outpatient pharmacy anyway. Anybody can go there, but you know, they really pushing. We can fill more orders for people who's already in there. You know, so
Right.
yeah. I mean, a lot of it is like, while it's easier to handle, so it's not people like sitting out waiting in the lobby or something like that for us to finish an order, which has its own kind of like stress and you know, and priority to it. Like those in hospital orders, they kind of feel everything the person's on. It's not uncommon for one person to have like, you know, you're sitting there and all of a sudden 15 scripts for one person pop up. And it's like, oh, okay, like, got some work to do. You know, a person come in with day one script for Tylenol, like, nah, man. They come in, they prescribe everything they're on, like everything. So that can take some time.
And you know, a lot of these people who are unfortunate enough to have to visit the hospital often know that when they're here, it's an opportunity when they're discharged to get their medicines back on track and get it all. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be messed up from just not being able to get the refills. Just maybe it's due to the not being able to travel or whatever. So I can imagine that is a big service, and that's why Wage pushes for you guys to be there, which is pretty cool.
There's that. You're not wrong. From what I've been told, is also just that because the doctors may not know what they're going home to. You know, if you're already on blood pressure medicine, I'm sending you home with this blood thinner, assuming you're going to be continuing your blood pressure med, and you don't even have any at home. So they just kind of to play it safe, they just kind of prescribe everything. So. Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, it was the I know what it is. Okay. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Only 2 deaths. We already at the second half. Right.
I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet.
And I forgot it stuns when you hit him with that too. Yeah, that movie's too good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm actually still not really good at like using it because you have to target like the corpse on the ground where you wanted to spawn from. Sometimes the direction I'm holding or whatever will like have me do it in the wrong direction or pick the wrong corpse. So I'm still learning how to really use it properly, but very powerful tool. It's funny the way Necro works, at least at this point for me. It feels like I can play a controller with Rogue, but I might have to play a keyboard and mouse with Necro because I need a little more precision.
Yeah. Yeah, being able to click the corpse that you want would be invaluable.
Like, even when I was playing with the Golem, because you can hit this active button and send it out after somebody, the number of times where the Golem would go after a target I wasn't trying to click was like, okay, this is not what I want to do, but...
Yeah, this is not precise.
I need time to prepare that.
alpha in a little bit. One thing I really need to figure out with this class is resource management.
Resource management, rough in this game as a whole for me.
Well, you know what?
Source
At least
is okay.
yeah, like I said, on my rogue's resource management is pretty good, but also because it if you're playing that way, that combo points thing inherently has you hitting your basic attack to build resource. Yeah. So you're not spamming it, you're more powering up to use it once and then going back to your basic attack. Even with a decent amount of attack speed, I'm not hurting as much as this. Even if I want to dump my core skill into an enemy, like the time it takes me to get that back, and I know I'm low level, so you know I'm gonna get some stuff later that will probably help with that. It's just I'm feeling it right now.
This is what we came in at? Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Right.
You know what? We gotta go up.
We gotta go up and through the middle.
I'm sticking by you because I'm trying to stay safe. So
I don't know if I like this fucking lightning orb either. Didn't be that powerful.
So here's the thing. Online, I have seen someone rocking a build with that builds essentially infinite lightning orbs. Like every time one goes away, they get like 2 or 3 back. It was kind of ridiculous. So I wouldn't poo-poo it yet, but yeah, you may not have what you need to make it really good yet. So I understand in that sense, but you may not want to give up on it. I've seen some stuff, man. Okay, I need to be careful. It's funny because right now my shadow damage multiplier is like 320% at my level. like I put a whole lot into like shadow damage specifically, and man, the multipliers you can get early on is kind of ridiculous.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Using lightning orb as a crackling energy generator, this is not cheap.
That's what. So this okay. This is what I was saying. Not to dispute your point earlier, or with the earlier conversation we had when we were talking about builds and how it felt to play the game that one day. This is what I'm saying. Like that move doesn't seem too good until you get what you need to power it up, and then like if you play it a specific way to make it work, you can do some crazy stuff with that move. I've seen it. Like it's like I'm like, what are they? I'm wondering like it makes you, like you said before, like the lightning spells make you kind of a melee sorceress. Dude, the melee stuff you can do with that move alone looks kind of silly. Like it made me want to try sorcerers when I saw it.
That was my overall point, was the fact that every character can do everything. Like I shouldn't be able to have a super omnipotent melee build as sorcerer. I don't like.
But you could do that. But you could do that in 2 and 3 if you built a certain way. So that's not uncommon for Diablo in general.
Yeah, but it wasn't every class could do a flop like that. It was certain classes could do it. Yes, you're not wrong. Like Necro was like that as well. But you could not build a super potent barbarian. Like Whirlwind maybe, but it really wasn't like it didn't feel much like a magey straight flip over, straight range attack. It never felt good on barbarian to play ranged attack. It was melee and pretty much melee only. As witch doctor,
sure.
you were not going to start being a uppercut master. It wasn't gonna happen. As monk, you were not gonna become a range attack super fucking master. You can do some range. You can be like mid screen, some decent Dowsum like reach, but never full demon hunter range type skills. It wasn't gonna happen in this game.
Are you sure
it-
about that?
Yeah, yes, yeah. You can
Cause
do some
I
tricks of the
remember,
trade, but
rocking the fire bale setup. Yo, man, it didn't matter. I could stand in the middle of the screen, just spam that move, and kill everything. Like I was killing stuff off the screen. Like that move. I
yeah,
love that
but
build.
the range of that move was good, but it was one skill. If you want to build a whole build around one skill for range builds, you can. And I know you got like 7-sided strikes and teleport and a few other things, but that moves you around physically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like that's a little bit different than projectiles. I just feel like in this game, every character can do a range build very proficiently and a melee build very proficiently. It falls apart a little at the top, but that's because it's balanced from the bottom up. This lightning orb, I tried it when I was like 20. It was the bee's knees. It wasn't a problem. But because I'm up higher, the balance falls apart and certain skills don't work until you do certain things. That's a balancing issue. That should never be a thing, but that's a balancing issue. So yeah, it's not doing too hot right now, and I may need a certain piece to gear it up. But ultimately, I want to say pre 45, you can do all your skills. None of your skills are useless before you turn 50. After 50,
Not
it gets
while I'm in
suspect.
town.
Sure. So, okay. In
Suspect
defense.
based
Oh,
on
first,
gear.
let's
But
go.
go ahead.
Are we in Word 3? Oh no, let me go. So we go switch it over. I was in defense of how they, from my perspective, how they seem to have set this game up, and the setup reminds me somewhat is refined. I don't want to say is 1-to-1, but it reminds me a lot of how they eventually, maybe not at the beginning, but how they eventually kind of pushed Diablo 3 post Reaper of Souls, and how they kind of did progression to a certain extent. It really feels like World Tiers 1 and 2 is learn your class. Unlock your stuff in the skill tree. Don't worry about the Paragon levels. Like, just learn your class. Learn how your moves synergize. Get some legendaries. Learn how to put your aspects together to kind of pull, like, base damage out of what you're doing. As you said before, try some stuff out. See what you like. Because at some point, you're going to have to specialize. So it's like tier 1 and 2, learn your class, learn your base moves, learn the aspects, get the base of the game down. World Tier 3 is
wait. Here. This is where I'm at. That's not the base of the game. That's the majority of the game. That's the majority. That's not the base.
I don't think it is though.
That's the majority of the game. Is there more pudding there? That's 90, not 90. That's a big whoop now. 65% of the player base, 70% of the player base, that will be their Diablo experience.
Oh yeah.
And that's where they put the majority of the potatoes. That's where, I don't think that's the base of the game at all. I think that's where they put the meat and potatoes of the game. And then it turns into something else. Go ahead. For us hardcore people, there's a little something extra, but they don't give a fuck about us hardcore people. They didn't put effort. Maybe 30% of their development time was spent on what comes after level 50. The majority of what Blizzard did was for those fucking casuals. But go ahead.
No, okay. I'm not disagreeing with you. I would say, and you're right. For the most people aren't going to go as far as we are going. They're not going to be pushing nightmare dungeons. If they ever see a world boss, they're going to be like kind of running around trying not to die. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I get what you're saying. I'm saying like as far as the progression of someone who would eventually get to not even level 100, because I think past like level 75, 80, I don't see like unless you're just trying to like min max and get 100 to unlock the whole Paragon tree or whatever. Unless you're pushing nightmare dungeons, I don't understand the point of going to 100 unless you just play every day and you're gonna hit it anyway because you play. You know what I'm saying? Like short of something like that, or you're trying to do it. Look, because like that's what I was telling John before he bounced. Like, when the way they seem to have played the game, even from my own experience and from seeing other people online, is like short of pushing nightmare dungeons, there's nothing to do. Going to what you're talking about, there's nothing for us for going that far in the game in the first place.
Big fact.
Like there's just no point. Like,
and there's large gaps in between the challenges of like Uber Lilith and
Yeah,
the other motherfucker at 70.
and to be honest, even hell ties aren't actually all that difficult.
They are
Once
not,
you
not at
once
all.
you get into World Tier 3 and the game kind of pushes you to make a build, which is the other thing I was going to say. At that point, you're not, because making a build is not figuring out your aspects alone. There's more to it than that. At that point, you're looking for specific stats. Like you're trying to push things in a particular direction. You're trying to lean into certain moves, and like that's where you're trying to making choices of like, even if you change the build in World Tier 3 while you're leveling and trying stuff out, because at World Tour 3, it's still not super expensive. Like the amount of gold you're getting for like selling a whole inventory of stuff goes up drastically compared to how much it costs to respec. It's actually not that expensive at that point.
I agree.
So there's still some wiggle room. Like if you're playing to that extent and you're like grinding dungeons and grinding hell ties and doing legions, if you're playing the game and doing that upper level stuff for that tier, the game is rewarding with enough resources to respec a couple times. I wouldn't say too many times. Like when I respec from Flurry to Twisting Blade, to do that completely, because I also switched my gear from Sacred to Ancestral at that point. So to get all new yellow Ancestral pieces, re-imprint all of that stuff, rip stones out, upgrade all of it, that cost me around 5 million gold, roughly. And that includes like, the level up process and everything else. I also went through, I had like probably like 100 something, probably like 150-ish veil crystals and like the resources to level it up as well. I went through most of that. But I had, from breaking down and selling stuff at that point, because I was kind of satisfied with my build up to a certain point. I had just been selling and breaking down, so I had enough to work with at that point. The irony is the way I rethought through and respecting the twisting blades, the utility and defensive aspects I was using stayed the same when I switched from that to penetrative shot. Like the rings, amulet, hands, weapons, I changed those out. But like the headpiece, the legs, the feet, the body, all that stayed the same. Because it would have been the same things for defense utility I would have used anyway. So it was actually, I had to kind of rebuild my resources, but it was actually cheaper to switch from Twisting Blade to Penetrative Shot, because like a lot of the gear pieces that are already ancestral stayed the same. I was just re-imprinting and then leveling up the pieces I changed out. That's all I was doing. So as opposed to like getting all new gear, re-imprinting absolutely everything like I did the first time. But making that build and kind of lean into what you want to do, and then like tier 4 is really specializing. Like, yeah, you need to get your crit chance up, you need to get your lucky hit up, you need to get your resource generation up, you need to get start leaning into the damage pots of what you're doing specifically. Like damage to close and damage to distant doesn't really make a lot of sense unless you're playing at both ranges. If you're up close or if you're far away, you better just get all damage to distant or all damage to controlled or all damage to dazed or whatever. Like, getting those pieces. And that's when you start specializing in World Tier 4 to like really pull out the most of your damage, getting your vulnerable damage stat up, getting your crit damage stat up, that type of stuff. Which you're not necessarily doing in World Tier 3 because you don't really have to. Like if you get the right, you upgrade to Sacred, get the right aspects, kind of lean into one or two moves and kind of synergize everything around that, you're going to do way more than enough damage, which is the issue I ran into in 3 when I started saying it was too easy with the flurry build. That I walked into World Tier 4 and found out what it really was. It was like, oh, this ain't working no more, man. So I think the progression is there. I agree with you. I think most people are probably going to tap out before they ever get to that point. I agree with you.
Yeah.
So you're not wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not disputing what you're saying. It's just I don't know of what the game is giving us. Ooh. Oh, that was a good piece I got. I don't know if what the game is giving us is that, although I think there's a decent amount of content for like a week 1, week 2 version of the game. Although as you level up, it starts to become sparse. Outside of just grinding to get items to min-max, there's not a lot outside of Nightmare Dungeons and the occasional world boss to put that stuff towards. And
I
it does
agree.
turn into a lot of like just grinding gear and grinding, resources, which is, it's like at this point the game is still fairly early. We have to remember it's like what, 2 weeks in, so
Yeah.
fine. Like I guess. Um, I do wonder. I keep forgetting from time to time, like the whole. If you remember, like the early stuff they talked about the game with the demonic stats and the angelic stats, and how like gear's gonna have like 3 different directions each piece could go in, and you can build any. I wonder what happened to all that. Like they just
Great
scrapped it for
question.
just like straight stats. I don't know why. Just go around talking. Let me break this stuff down. I can meet up with you. Unless you're going through your gear too or something. I don't know.
I'm just doing ability crap. Trying to decide
Okay.
if I want this ball of lightning or what's up.
You know what? Let me go put this in. I was getting so many gems. I just started selling them. I just had stacks and stacks of gems. I'm like, we can at most put like anywhere from what, like 12 to 14 gems in any character's gear at any given time. Like, and these gems go up to stacks of 50. I'm like, I got all these stacks of 50 gems. I'm like, I got to get rid of this. It's just taking up space at this point. There are just so many weird choices they made in this game that, while I'm enjoying my time with it, it is very, very confusing. Why we have such a limited inventory space.
Yeah, there's a lot of unnecessary pain built into it. A lot of
And like,
inconvenience that may push you towards, I don't know,
but they're not selling
shop that
anything to like
may,
offset it.
yeah, not yet.
I mean,
Yo, hear me out, man. I've seen it too much. I know what happens when there's inconvenience built into a game with monetary incentive. They gonna give us a little bit of ooh, a little bit of ah, but you want the big ooh, you want the big like, God, this is so much easier. You gotta pay $5, 30 months worth of storage. No, they ain't gonna be that bad. But yeah, man, there is definitely some burden built into this game, and I don't know why. Like, why would like, I don't even like the way I have to deal with the skill tree. Like, I don't, especially because I'm on controller. It don't feel good.
dude, why is there no option to fully refund the Paragon boards?
I
You
don't
have to
know.
go backwards, especially when you start
Node
getting
by
up there.
node.
You have to do it one at a time. Like take off a board when you erase it, go into the next one. I'm like, why? I look. I get the fact that like because of the branching directions of how you can the different directions you can take the board in from board to board, that there are connecting nodes that you can't erase until you erase like one before it. I get that part. But I don't understand why you just don't have like if I want to wipe my boards and just start
Yeah,
over. Like I don't
I
understand.
can't.
Like at that point, you're not like I'm not worried about any one node. Like just have a full refund
Full
option.
wipe. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why that's not there. Like that throws me off so bad, man. Because to me, especially if you are like leveling up one character to max, that really discourages you from wanting to try something else and respec, even if you have the resources, because it's just going to take so damn long. It's annoying.
Mm.
Get all this gear I can't equip. So I don't know if you noticed this. I'm a little confused on the implementation of the offhand for Necro. Like you have your focuses that are basically just like a secondary like offensive buff to your main hand. Basically, it's just like extra damage as far as the way is set up. And then you have these shields that I like the block chance is cool. And the fact that it gives like a flat 80% buff to your whatever your main hand is cool. I feel like as a and maybe there's some meta around the shields later on that I'm just not getting right now. I don't know why you would ever take a shield over a focus.
Right.
Like no matter how I look at it, I've seen some shields with some crazy stats, but I'm just like, why would I take this? I don't know why I would take it over a focus. Unless there's some crazy legendary unique shield later on as like, you know,
All right,
hey,
I'm
you need to
ready.
check this out. Hold on, let me. You know what? I'm just going to drop the. Yeah, I'm gonna drop these in here. I'm just gonna sell the rest of them. So I'm gonna get some other stuff later, and I can't equip none of this stuff for like 8 more levels anyway. Let me just sell all this so I can go. I mean,
cannot do that
if you want to
to
put some more levels on me, I wouldn't be mad at it. If you want to try to push some Nightmare Dungeon or try to push some stuff, we can do that too.
Go to War Tier 3 and I'm gonna just push some Nightmare Dungeons because I'm trying to level up my Paragon board and the nodes and shit.
Don't get me started on those. Yeah, that's fine. Dude. I'm not gonna start. Anyway, on my way. Level up those glyphs is fucking ridiculous, man.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Cool. Alright. What happened?
I just realized I need to put on my the reason why some of my murder power is low. that we'll call it, because I don't have a specific skill on that is I believe, in my opinion, kind of imperative for low damage builds for sorcerer, which is having the fireball enchantment.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I knew you were gonna say before you said it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've been reading up on that. How they have like crazy ass passive and knows to buff up fire and burning damage specifically.
Man, all right.
All right, where we go? Oh, you said Nightmare Dungeon. Did you already pop it?
Let's do this. Give it a shot.
Got your
Oh,
back,
you
man.
can only do that in World Tier 4, huh?
Yeah, so there's sacred ones and ancestral ones. The ancestral ones are World Tier 4. The sacred ones are World Tier 3.
It's a lobby. I need to craft
Yeah.
some higher ones.
All right, where is it? Oh, there it is. Bear in mind, a lot of my map is blacked out, so I. Are you horsing over there, or do you have a waypoint that's closer?
I had a waypoint come to me. You can get it.
Travel unavailable. Alright. Don't know why. Where are you? Oh, wait, no, is that you? No, that's a quest. Where are you?
It says travel unavailable.
Let me see. Yes. Although I don't see you on the map though.
Here, let me step outside of this town.
Oh, you just popped up for me. Okay. Oh, I didn't know it worked like that. So if you don't have that waypoint locked, if you're in the town and I don't have it, like you just disappear. You disappear from the map on my screen until you walked out of the town. So I have to be able to see you in that location to be able to warp to you. In other words,
Yeah.
I'm still learning the rules around that. I still don't fully understand the what
Unnecessary
happens in
complications.
multiplayer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because it's all bullshit arbitrary.
All right, let's do this. Everything's 20 levels higher than me. All right. I live for the danger.
I live for the night. Ooh, na, na, na. Mm-hmm, na, na, na.
This may sound a little bit random. One of the things I saw when I was with my mom's house earlier, she was watching these random fashion show runway showcases, and one of them was Pharrell's 2023 Louis Vuitton spring summer
Oh,
collection.
we'll push it in them.
Yo, that was fire, man. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Why is this going so hard, man? Ah, oh,
Wow.
I dashed out of one dark pool and somehow got
Right
I was
into
holding
another.
left, but it just went right into it. I'm like, okay, nothing I can do about that.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, oh yeah, I gotta. Oh. I'm of no use here.
This particular suppressor, it's terrible for my class and yours.
I'm severely tempted to go get my rope.
I'm not
Just
ready.
blast these dudes, man. All right, let me move. Let me move. Oh, all right. I'm trying to see if I can help a little bit. Ugh. It hurts.
I didn't realize they were vampiric. Well, that fucking sucks.
So okay, so these pools are insta killing me. It's not even them. It's not the enemies. They're doing some damage to me, but it's the pools. The pools are like wiping me out almost instantly.
Yeah, all the elemental damage.
I need time to
This dude is a problem for me because he's vampiric and he does mad damage. He hits me one time and absorbs all the damage that I did to him. All right, taking him down.
Work on the. I can kill the ads at least. I have enough damage to pull that off. As long as I stay away from those pools, we'll be good. All right. All right.
Dude, I hate suppressors, man.
I need
You just can't. You can't shoot.
See, this is why of all the penetrating shot builds I could have pulled up, I did the one that does it does slightly less damage than the double and triple unit builds, but it has that good single target damage. That's why I like that particular setup. So I'm not like super dependent on like, oh, I got this one thing clear rooms, but when I get to a boss, oh, what I'm gonna do? Nah, man, I can get in there.
I'm not ready yet.
Goddamn light. Back up.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh! I was in the back shooting off my blight blast from a distance. The darkness pool popped up under me over there, and I couldn't do anything. Couldn't move fast enough. Come on, man.
I also don't have a good protector build on. If I just swapped all of my shit over to ice, we'd be running through this.
I need
So,
time to prepare.
okay, what you just said there is my thoughts on this game. That I guess that's what I was kind of arguing towards earlier. The fact that the things where you can't do everything you want to do this is what I'm talking about. And I know this is later in the game. I get it. But like as you just said, your build is good at some things, but it's not good at others. And it's like, yeah, right. And me, I have a late game build that can do a little bit of both, but it's weaker in both regards. It can get the job done, but there's gonna be builds that's way stronger than mine in specific ways. And that's what I'm seeing when I play this game. That's what I'm seeing the builds are kind of leaning into. There we go. Yeah, I have to keep moving so I avoid these pools. As long as I'm watching these pools, I can help you out. One other thing I've noticed about Necro, there are so many moves and nodes that do stun. Skeletons doing stun, Corpse Tendril doing stun, my darkness moves do stun. Like everything I do does stun in some form or fashion.
Oh my god, I got killed. I don't even know what killed me.
Oh, I'm dead.
I don't even know what killed me. I got sandwich and tusk. Oh, we're going the wrong way.
I need time to prepare.
This conjurer build shit is hard, man. I'ma stick with it. I like it. It's different. And that's all I care about. Trying to be unique, man.
Fair enough. I just want you to have a good time, man. That's all.
Yeah, you know, I don't ever play nothing in the optimum way. Shit's always Mick Janky, but it always, always works.
Oh! I saw the pool. I hit the dodge button, the evade button. I couldn't do it fast enough. God damn it. I'm trying not to be a liability, but that is all
Oh
I
no,
am right
you
now.
are absolutely fine.
Oh, this is painful. Oh!
He ran right there. That nigga said, charge his star. He didn't even stop at you. He went through you, dude.
Thanks, man.
He just turned you into a ghost. Ghost.
I move so slow, man. Like, I can't. I
know,
couldn't
you
move
can't
out the
do
way
that,
even if
but-
I wanted to. Like,
You know what's crazy? I played Necro, all right, and I played Druid. Druid is slower. You hear me? It's slower.
I need time to
seen later Druids though, man, they be moving, man. Like later on.
Yeah, but
God,
that's
I'm
gear.
just-
That ain't them.
No.
Oh god.
Just,
Yeah, shadow damage is murdering you here, which is crazy because you're a shadow man.
I need time to prepare.
I have no shadow resistance though.
I know. This game has no correlation. They don't care.
Oh, so this is what this feels like. All right. Working on his. Oh no! Ah! Whew. Okay, I survived that one. I think because he's an elite and I had the barrier up. I think that's the only thing that saved me that time. Oh my god! I'm trying to move out the way.
I'm not ready yet.
I can't stop moving. I have to keep moving.
God damn
I
suppressors.
need time to prepare that.
Oh, Oh, that almost killed me. Oh God, I'm stuck. Ah. Ooh.
I need time to
Make him up. Yeah, he wanted you. He came for blood. I saw that. You remember that shit you did.
I was trying to slowly walk away from him, but that wasn't happening.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm like, no. You know, it's like a horror movie, where it's just like the killer's coming, and just like you just kind of moving through some molasses, man. You feel like you can't get away. You're scared, but the body's just not willing. It's just like I wanna get away. Like what? No. What are you talking about?
Oh, dude, let me tell you, sorcerer with artillery.
You know what's weird? Do you see this? When I use my curses, the swords all go inward like that.
Yeah.
That is, I was like, that's actually pretty cool.
I'm not ready yet.
All conjurer spells make the swords go inward. So when I start popping off, it gets bad. With the artillery, get crazy. And all the conjuring spells have the artillery effect on them as well.
And the fact that there's the one note where one of the one curse costs you a little bit of essence, and the other one refunds you essence, so you can just kind of do that forever. Oh, all right, I'm good. Oh no. What? No. Go away. Okay. Oh, trying to kill me. Okay. Oh no, darkness.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh god. Oh man. I think I was telling the ooh, man. Oh.
Come the hammer.
I'm not ready.
Yo. Oh, I'm running away.
He's gone.
Oh, the hell did you hit him with? Like, he's like started disappearing fast. What the
I
hell?
need time to prepare.
Where's the Wait. Where's the totem?
Great question.
What the? Oh, did they cheat you?
See? I killed
They
some more
didn't-
shit. It should have popped up, yes. Let's see.
That's scant, man. That's not cool at all. Yep, you had to kill me one more time, didn't you?
Yep. That's it. Yeah, that's not very cash money, is it? Thanks, Blizzard.
I need
You trying to
time.
bend this game. Like, nah, man, it's good, man. Oh god.
I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that.
Oh god. I went to move out of the damn pool. The thing ran up and hit me, which stuck me for a second and it killed me. I got hit in some type of hit stun. I couldn't move fast enough. Alright, let's do
That
another night.
revive animation is not good. Not good. All right, yeah. So I officially got you.
Now let's do another one. I'm switching to rogue. Fuck this shit, man. Like, no. Nah.
Roll tier 4.
If you want, yeah. Problem with me. Alright, let me switch off. This is nah, man. Alright. Not that I care all that much, but I am kind of curious how many active players Diablo 4 has right now. Even though it's short, the number of times I've seen we start up or switch characters and like try to load the game back up, it puts you in gaming loading queues quite often.
Mm-hmm.
It's go time. Now, so the ancestral dungeons are definitely harder than the sacred. So do you want to do ancestral?
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Do it.
Let me see. Let's see. I got a few sigils already, so let me see which one doesn't suck the most. Okay. I usually try to pick these because they're a little easier. You know, extra shadow damage, all that kind of stuff. The big one is Barrier Breaker. Says monsters deal 100% more damage to barriers, but my class doesn't have any barriers. I'm not sure if you run any barriers.
No, not really.
Okay, then that's why I like that one. 'Cause I'm like, yeah, I can base that damage doesn't even count. Wait, what does it say? The party leader doesn't have access to Cultist Refuge yet. What do you mean? Oh, because I joined your game. What is Cultist Refuge? Is that just... That's just the occultist, right?
I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't have access.
Wait, why don't I see him on your map? I see where he should be, but the symbol isn't there. Okay, alright. I see it. His symbol's popping up for me now. Hold on, let's see what's... Alright, where we going? Alright. So we're going from Ministab. It's a little bit closer. I just wanted, at this point, I'm really outside of just leveling in general and seeing what other builds I might want to try out or maximize on. I'm really curious to see these. There's a ton of uniques in the game. I'm really curious to get some more of those in my hands so I can try some stuff out with them.
Yep. I don't have many at all. New world for me. Oh,
Not
here's a
while I'm in
goblin.
town.
Try to anyway.
I'm coming. Got him.
I'm not ready yet.
These classes. Like, I love these fucking rogues, man.
I need
Love
time.
bodies.
No, he didn't chop me off my horse. That was rude. And last time I was here, I was a bitch. Ain't doing no more of that.
Nah, we got this.
I need time to prepare.
Damn.
Nah,
Them
this
icy
is
ass
glad,
pants.
man. The fact that I can just apply chill anytime I want to, and I can freeze them just from walking backwards, them chasing me. Let's go. Got another sigil. Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
Cause you can apply so much frost. You proc something for me. Hold on, do I even have that on? Let me-
You know what? Whatever you're about to say, I'm with that. That's one of the tricks to doing much higher level nightmares. When you start proccing stuff for other players, and y'all synergize off each other. That's really how to do it. Or be a ridiculous necro, but you know, whichever.
All right, cool.
We gotta go this way. Hold on.
I like the fact that you can pick up items to complete quests that you don't have yet.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. All right.
What is this?
Gotcha. Blow the whole goddamn room up, man. Oh, this feels good. I had to go through some shit to make this build, man. Like, what? Uh-oh. Oh, am I about to die? Careful, careful.
Yeah, I went down. They got me.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm not ready yet.
They might
It's
get
the
me too.
fire
Hold on.
waves. I
Trying
wasn't
to stay
clocking
alive.
it.
Oh, man, the dude with the bubble. I can't. My projectiles don't pierce the bubble. I have to go in to get him.
No.
Ugh.
They fucked me up. The suppressors. They fucked me up.
I got him. I killed him. I have the damage to kill him once I get in, but it's just you know, it's riskier.
Yeah, as soon as you
Got him.
get in, he gonna take a big old chunk and swing. And so what was happening with that millwood is he had that going on, and every time I would run in and hit him, he would hit me, and his vampiric effect would just take him back to full. It was so fucking aggravating.
Got one chain. Let's go get the other one. That's the door up there. Oh, journal page. Oh,
Whoa!
I'm stuck behind this barrier. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, ice. All right, I gotta quit acting like they some hoes. I gotta respect the game.
Hey, yeah, this nigga. Hey,
Right.
nah, hey, you sounding like me now.
I just ran in and got roasty boasties.
Why do you think I like this build? Because I can do it from back here and I can keep moving. Like, here we go.
Yeah, I need that. I forgot. This is different world tier. I'm not on 3 anymore.
Nice.
And it's completely empty. It just gives me 10,000 thorns.
Let me try this real quick. Because I want to know if this is possible.
What the fuck? It just gives me thorns?
Oh, is that unique? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So uniques drop more often the higher your nightmare tier. That's how you're technically supposed to farm them.
All right, what are we doing here? What the fuck?
I want to see if I can trade you. I've been trying to figure out how to trade people for the longest. I just want to see if I can do this. Can you take that? I don't care if you break it down to sell it. I just want to see if I can give it to you. Confirm.
Yeah, got him.
If I get a let me see. You know what? Let me try that one more time. I want to see if I can. What? We need no player to trade with. I want to see if I can trade you this legendary. Again, it's rogue specific. You can get rid of it. I just want to see if I can give it to you. Nope. Okay, those are grayed out. I can't give you that fucking sucks, man.
But you can give me rares, and thanks to the system, it's still useful. It's just higher end of the game. It's all grind.
Yeah, correct. You're not wrong.
Oh.
It just popped you
I don't
in.
even get.
Oh,
I don't even get sucked
I
in.
did not know it was gonna do that. I was gonna get the fight started and give you some time. I didn't know what you was running to get or something.
It literally just like sucked me in, and then I was dead. I don't even know what happened.
My bad.
Right.
I didn't know that was going. I'm still figuring out multiplayer. I didn't know that was going to happen.
That's never happened. Yeah, that's never happened. Usually there's a fog wall, and if it's gonna be like y'all both got to go in, there's a prompt of like, yo, so and so wants to eat a ham sandwich.
I'm not ready yet.
I've gotten good at lighting up that shot now. It took me some practice to really get good at it. Down. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. You alright? I got you.
I am now.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, he just got a lot of life.
Dude.
Hey, we'll target just against them. Got it. hate these ballistas, man. Like these ballistas be fucking me up, dude.
I need time to prepare.
Oh. Destroyed it. Oh, we got 3 more. Goodbye. Did he like get tired? What the hell? Like, I don't know what happened there.
I need time to prepare.
Where is it these blood boils? It's coming after me. You okay over there?
Yeah, I don't know why this dude decided he was just gonna run up on me like this.
There must be one this way. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, what all that anger was about.
I'm not ready yet.
Ooh, one more point. Getting the money, baby.
If I grab a totem, do we both get it at the same time, or do you need to be near me?
I need to be near.
I'll hold off on that for a second. Okay, I found another blood boil. Got it.
Oh, blood explosion.
He
Fucking
got you.
blood explosion got me. Yeah, blood explosion got me.
You want to use it, or you want me to come over there?
If you can come grab me, because I don't think that they gonna. I think the checkpoint is far away.
I got you. Give me a second. Just clear out the rest of these enemies real. All right. Oh, you're right here.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Why
Yeah.
did- Don't shoot me in the back, man. Oh shoot! I thought I got you. I hate the fact that it takes a second once it fills up. Like I think I got you up, and it's like, nope, not quite done yet. There might be one over here. This is a big dungeon layout. Yeah, there's one over here. Got it.
I'm not ready yet.
Got it. Missed this. Got it.
They be trying to come after me, man.
I'm trying to stop.
Dude, I love the death waves, and then as they die, they just that red explosion wave from the fireball enchantment.
Glad you're enjoying your murder, man. That's all I want.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Have fun with your murder.
gotta be stylish. Gotta be stylish.
What? Oh. Where is? Dude, this is a huge layout. Like compared to some of the other dungeons. Yeah, come on in the line. Come right on in the line. Yeah, that's what I want you to do.
I'm not ready yet.
Where? Oh my God, there's a whole nother path over here.
I need time.
Is it up here? Yeah, it's probably over here. Yep, here it is. Got it. Oh, man. Now I'm coming for y'all. Nah, ain't nobody making it out of here alive.
Time to prepare.
Yep, including me.
I'll get you. Give me a second.
Exactly.
There we go. Now everything is dead. I finally got my exploit flip up to level 9.
I just got that one. Is that one good?
I would argue is one of the best damage and utility wise, because again, it makes every class a vulnerable state class, whether you're good at it or not. It makes every attack you do apply vulnerable, no matter what it is.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be so good. Oh, that'd be way too good. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Now, here's the thing. It really depends on what, like, for intelligence, dexterity, stuff like that, it's a little tricky to use because you need the grid that it covers. You need to get 5 strength nodes, and there's not many boards that have that innately. I think like half of them have some point on the board where you can actually slot it and have 5 nodes you can actually activate within it. If you don't, that's why I've been working on expanding it so you can put it anywhere. Most boards with that extra grid expansion will have 5 strength nodes no matter what board you put it in general. But yeah, you have to put it, if you don't have that leveled up yet to get that extra space, you need to put in specific boards that will give you 5 strength nodes with near it. That was the one thing I was running into trying to level up at first, and it just dawned on me like, oh yeah, there's other boards, and I had to unspec my Paragon boards to find a board I could put it in.
All right, let's do
Now,
one more, and then that'll be my last one.
Okay, no problem.
Thinking about.
Man, we could have ran some stuff. I wanted to see John's Druid, man. I'm like, let's do this next time. Sell a few things real fast. Or really, I just need to break it down. I got like 13 million gold. I don't need to sell anything right now. Yeah, at the rank I'm at right now, doing that level dungeon gives me like half a level. Do you need to repair?
I probably should.
Yeah, just keep yourself up, man.
What is up with this thorns, man? Shit ton of thorns though, huh?
You know what? With that and some other things I've seen in the game so far, especially with Necro has some nodes around thorns. I would love to make some type of like close range thorns build. Because they had something like they had thorns builds in two, several actually you could make. And there was like one or two thorns builds you could do with Barbarian and Crusader in 3 if you did it
Yeah, and
specifically.
Crusader especially, yeah.
I really do want to try that out.
I cannot carry more.
There was one point where the Crusader Thorns build was like a Greater Rift pusher. Like it was so good at some point. People were doing like Greater Rift like 90, 100 on there with just the
Really?
Thorns build. Yeah, it was really good. Of course, you know, with each season they would switch things around. It was like one or two particular seasons where Thorns was like really good. And then of course, it wasn't so much that it stopped being good, but then it was a little before instead of nerfing sets, they switched their philosophy to like finding the strongest set and buffing everything to that. So then Thorns kind of fell off because it just wasn't as strong as other sets. But yeah, Thorns in 3 was crazy.
Did that go?
Did you pop it?
No, I was trying to add a friend. I don't know if that actually worked.
You know what? I sent John a friend request, although
I'll probably
he's
have
not
to
a.
try to.
You know what? He is on my friends list. No, he did take mine.
I don't know if mine went. Whatever.
Oh, is this Morgan's? Oh. Alright, so I'm going to Rakat. Alright, I'm loaded up. I'm running in now. What the hell? You got this hell tide going on. Dude, one thing I've learned a number of things about the hell tides. Man, those mystery crates. Yo, those things are nice.
I cannot do that here.
I've never cracked one open.
Basically, they're like super crates. Like they have a higher than normal chance of giving you legendaries, usually multiple, and they have a higher chance of specifically dropping uniques. Like when you open it, it gives you just a crap ton of stuff, a whole bunch of materials, a bunch of money. It just dumps it on you. They cost the most. They cost 175 of I went past it. They cost 175 cinders, which I mean, you know, the second most expensive is 150. So it's like it's not hard to get 175. A couple of events, kill everything along the way. You'll rack that up pretty quick. I can get 175 in about 5-6 minutes. Where am I going? It's not, you know what? It's not giving me the line to it. I see the dungeon, but it's not giving me the line to it because I probably was on the hill tide. There it is. Okay. Are we doing this? Not gonna lie, I love the sound that shot makes.
Oh, the sound effects in this game are outstanding. The music in this game is
I'm not ready.
ass jump.
That bad. It's you can tell they're trying to pay too much of an homage to original Diablo,
Yeah.
which, you know, that's not bad. It's just they could have done a lot more.
I'm not ready yet.
What? How come I'm not hitting this dude? There we go. Are you ready to go in? Wait, did you
I'm
go in the
already
dungeon
in.
already? Oh, okay. That's weird. It shows your symbol, but it shows you like sort of behind the doors. It was hard to tell where your position was. It was a little weird. All right. All that armor. Yo, this angel spread.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, we got a free prisoners.
I'm not ready yet.
Damn, shot me in
Wow.
half instantly.
Bless you.
Man, dude.
Got you, man. Don't worry about it. Guess on top of. Ooh, all crits. Hell yeah. Hold on, we got greedy people. Hold on. It's like 3 of them right here.
Oh, suppressed up.
Hold on, where you at? Oh, they double suppressor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Wow, that cleared them out fast. Holy crap. Yeah, I gotta get my crit chance up. Like, god damn. Another thing, I've been trying to get my muscle memory down to doing it. I just haven't really incorporated it too well. The fact that move where I disappear, I have the note where the first attack I do when I make myself reappear is always a crit. I should really be using that to like spike certain enemies down.
Yeah.
Like that right there. Like,
Yeah. That's a burst damage for sure. Burst damage opportunity.
One more. It's over here. Of course, you haven't leveled up yet. Goodbye. There's a key.
Wouldn't have made it without
Trying to pick
you.
up the key. God damn it.
I'm not ready
There we go.
yet.
I'm trying to chasing you. I'm trying to get to him. Got it. Like, yeah, once I get in on him, once I get that single target damage going on, I can kill him. It's just Plus, they're like overlapping on each other all of a sudden.
Right? They keep overlapping. You can't even get them.
Time to prepare that.
They definitely was beelining straight towards me, trying to give me the backhand with the mace. Why is there so many fucking suppressed enemies all of a sudden?
Doesn't matter. Fuck them all. Like they're dead. Fuck them. It's funny now that I said it to you. I'm trying to actively do it now. like
Got chopped in half.
where you at? I see.
I'm not ready yet.
Got you, man. Does that lightning around you auto target? Like does
Yeah,
it just
it
attack
does.
anything near you?
It does, and it's kind of one of the issues with Conjuration is they're all like minion based AI. They kind of just do what they want, and it gets me in trouble because right now I don't have any single target skills. Like I don't have any like, all right, this is what I can do to do damage. All my damage comes from my conjuration, and eventually I'll probably pick some. That's why I got rid of one of my conjurations and was trying the thunder orb, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the thunder orb by itself. I know what skill I can use to buff my damage like tremendously. I just kind of got away from using it and don't want to go back to it, which is Blizzard.
Oh, okay. Is it that bad or that annoying? I guess.
No, it's not a bad skill. I just used it for like 30 levels.
Oh, got an event. Cool. Look at that tricks.
But it's a really good skill. It does so many things. It's pretty much field of effect, chill and freeze, invulnerable.
We just gotta keep them alive. That shouldn't be too bad.
And it don't cost a lot of mana. It can actually regenerate mana.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a bad. I mean, when I was about to say it's a bad skill, but it's not a bad skill. It's a broken skill. It can just do too much, and it's you can get along without it just fine for sure. But if you ever find yourself in a pinch, a sorcerer Blizzard, dude.
I hate the fact that those stupid hellfire pits keep burning even after you kill them.
Yeah.
You think you're done and you get clipped by one. It's like, oh, okay. Two of them still alive. We're doing good.
I'm not ready yet.
Did it. Where are they keeping the boxes? Every time they do that.
Oh no, them bitches come flipping out of nowhere. Be big as shit too.
When you died over there carrying that around? Like, what are you doing? Put it down. Run. What are you like? What are you doing?
Here, something for your troubles.
I'm invincible. I can do whatever I want now. Ah. Got Paragon point. I can't even tell who's the center of the
And they got damage resistant ores on top of everything.
Okay, let me take out the smaller ones first. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Okay. Now I can use them. Like I couldn't even tell like who I was really fighting there. Like you said, everyone was taking reduced damage. I'm like, okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright. Here's the exit. Oh, he's 61. Nice.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm just killing some dudes over here. I'm on the way back. Yeah, this is the end. Okay.
Damn.
One down. Fuck your friends. Where's the last one? Oh. Passing the target. Oh, I need 104 points to get to the next level of exploit. Jesus Christ.
Sounds like I need to start leveling exploit now.
Dude, it is so expensive, man. It's over 2,000 points total to get into 15. It's dumb.
Jesus.
I mean, honestly, I have it slotted where I'm getting the effect now. I'm more so upgrading it just, as far as I understand it, I think the Paragon board stays the way it is no matter who you are. So if, let's say I level it up on this class now, when I get Necro or whatever to 50 and I get my board, it'll already be level 15. I think those stick. That's part of the reason why I'm trying to do it now. But man, it is like if you can't push those really high nightmare tiers like above 50, like you're not getting a lot of points even at this point. And you can see it's not easy.
Hmm.
Even at level 75, it's going to take me a little bit of time to get through just one of those. And I mean, at this point, I need like 3 runs for one level. Like, it's a bit of a grind.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that in this game. But all right, man. Yo, GG's. I'm about to jump off. Oh man, I played enough Diablo. That's the lifetime. Said a guy who's gonna play tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
But all right, man. Yo, GG's, and definitely gotta run some more of these. I'm on War Tier 4 now, baby. Ancestral time.
Yeah, you trust me. That 60 to 70 grind is on 4 is tough, but once you hit 70, you'll feel it. It'll feel better.
That's what's up. Hey, I look forward to it, man. You have a nice night, dude.
Man. You too.